for battle.
Am I live, dude? Bro, why is it so warm in my room? Damn, fucking cooked in here. Why does YouTube not load right now? Thank you. Okay, so I have mic. Which controller? Alright. So, hello and welcome. Today we're gonna review some Genji gameplay, which is from Lamine, or in this game I think right now it's Ison. And we're gonna review Oasis. So we probably gonna look into free maps, of course. I don't know how this game went. He didn't tell me if it was a scrim or if it was a ranked game, but that doesn't matter actually. So yeah, I don't know if it's 2 maps, I don't know if it's 3 maps of Oasis, we will see. We're starting for now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Considering the fact that one of the players has still not picked a hero, I assume it's ranked. That's what I'm thinking, at least, because normally you would have probably your composition together at scrims when the game starts. That's what's normally happening for me, at least. So yeah, we are looking into a Reinhardt, Kree, Mercy, Monkey, Genji, of course, and a Ana against a double shield Reinhardt Sigma, Ana, Pharmacy potentially, and a soldier. The only thing that sort of annoys, let's just say, is probably all like what I have against it is probably the Mercy and the Reinhardt pick. Like, considering the fact that I play Pharah, I will play Diva with the Monkey. That probably would have been also fine, but it would be more of a struggle because Zaya can't really do that much in this composite, like against this composition against double shield. So yeah, probably a Diva with the Winston and probably I would have said probably a Brick, but considering the fact that I play Pharmacy, and especially double shield, I don't know if Brick's the pick here. So maybe Mercy could be better if I'm completely honest. Because normally the Brick, of course, stays with the Ana to protect her. So the Ana can't be that harmed too much, but the composition they're playing against sort of like Brick doesn't protect the Ana from anything in here. Like if one of those people decide to run on the Ana and Brick, I don't know if the Brick can do a lot of protecting. If it is the Pharmacy or the soldier from long range, or I don't know, the Rhine or the Sigma, you know. So maybe then the Mercy's fine, probably in my opinion. The Reinhardt is the bigger yikes because how this composition works, that normally you would get a Diva with your Winston. So Diva, Winston, Genji engaging into the battle. Mercy's rather pocketing the hit scan. Probably the thing, yeah. I would actually swap the Kree to a soldier, so we have some long range damage too. So those three, Diva, Monkey, and Genji, are diving in. Ana can heal them from far range, you know, farm her nano. Team gets out again, you know, we do this a couple times, and to farm nano, and then we're just like Mercy sometimes helps with like healing, but besides that, pocketing the hit scan, because of course they're also playing farm Mercy. Also, I'm already putting a warning in here because it's currently, I mean, it's 12, so I should be awake, but I'm not. So I'm doing this like sort of still like half woken up, so I'm not completely woken up, and it's like, I don't know, like 30 degrees in my room because summer's getting to Germany, so my brain gets melted right now, but we move. I hope I don't say anything wrong right now. But we're gonna watch for now. So yeah, what probably should happen in this composition that Genji sort of engages with your monkey to possibly get a pick on the Ana, because rather to get a pick on the Ana, sort of like to dive the Ana and get a pick and then disengage again, or just do small engages, if you get what I mean. You know, jump not completely in, but just a little bit in, you know, to get damage. The Winston gets damage. The Genji tries to not die, of course. Simple game, you don't want to die in it. But so that like the Monty takes small amounts of damage, like directly at the front line of the enemy team, so that Ana can farm her nano. That's normally where the D.Va comes in, you know, that they do like small engages on the front line of the enemy team. So D.Va can matrix a bit of the monkey, also take a little bit of damage, then they all disengage again, heal themselves up, do the same thing again, looking for a pick, for an opening, but mostly to farm nano, because that's sort of the winning condition. If you play Winston Dive, it's just that you are looking for potential old charge for your Ana. To get that nano off, rather for nano monkey or for nano blade. That's sort of the problem also with Mercy, for example, that Mercy needs to look that she doesn't take away lots of the healing for the Ana, like if you get what I mean, not healing the tanks the whole time, because if she does that, she steals the old charge, the nano charge the old charge for nano. Jesus, my English. The old charge for nano for the Ana. So achieving and getting nano just takes longer then. That's what I say, that I would love to have a soldier, so Mercy can more do the pocket stuff and watch the Genji and the soldier if we would have a Kree instead of soldier, but probably Kree is fine. But sort of like looks more for the DPS to heal and to damage boost, than taking away the healing for Ana. By healing the tanks, mainly in the most critical situation. I'm just, before the fight even starts, I'm very questioning what's gonna happen with the Reinhardt, but we will see for now. I think I talked enough for the beginning now. So what you sort of don't do is, as Genji, I mean, of course you have a Mercy, which will probably heal you up in a second, but if you look where your tanks are, where are you? Where's your monkey? Am I blind? Am I still... No way. Am I blind? Where's... I am blind, bro. Well, then you're sort of doing the right thing, but the problem is that you sort of have to look what your monkey's doing. You're basically playing, right now in this composition, your Genji plays mainly with the monkey, you know, doing the little dive stuff. So if you see that your monkey's right now taking cover, you should try to not like use all of your abilities, but sort of save them until your monkey wants to engage. Important here is, of course, mainly for your monkey, but also for you, that you, so that like Mercy doesn't have to get to you all the time, you know, to get herself in danger, is sort of to watch your sidelines and your LOS with your Ana. Just Because if you are staying in LOS with your Ana, you can do a lot with Genji. It gets complicated when you get out of her LOS. Because once the Ana can't see you, of course, you rather get no healing. You have to get healing yourself, maybe grab a Mega. Or your Mercy maybe flies to you to heal you, which puts her maybe in a dangerous situation. This is sort of what I mean. It's like... It's sort of... it's not fine. So what has happened here is that, like I said, your monkey took like this little engage, you know? Just like tickling the enemy team. Probably still has his jump if I remember right. Yes, he has. But you already used your ability, your dash, and are like not in a favorable position right now. So what you're trying to do is rather waiting for your monkey to jump in, or like I said, just staying with your monkey, because in the position you're in right now, you're so split. I mean, the Ana still can't see you. Your Ana can still see you and heal you, but it's just a very unpleasant position that you're in. If Reinhardt picks his shield up right now, you won't get healing from the Ana. So just try for next time to sort of look what your monkey's doing. And it sounds sometimes dumb, but sometimes even use your monkey as a shield, sort of. Just don't try to put yourself too much in a danger, because, yeah. I get the struggle sort of that you're having right now because you're playing Monkey and Reinhardt. So it's sort of like maybe I don't know of course what Lamine was thinking, but I can probably assume or guess that he was like confused in his brain. That he's like, should I play Brawly now or should I play Dive? Sort of like Dive, because a lot of those compositions you're seeing right now, like picks you're seeing right now, could be Brawl, like Brawly at least, Brawlic, with like two dive characters. So it's maybe it was just a confusion, like should I dive in? Should I just play Brawl? Should I play passive? Maybe that was going in his mind.
The objective is now active.
I mean, if you're looking right now, your monkey put himself also in an unfavorable position, not in the sight of your Ana. It's just... It's even sort of questioning myself why Ana didn't took the high ground, but we move. And your Mercy's exactly doing what I didn't want. She like heals your Reinhardt. She just tried to pocket a Kree. This is also sort of like, at least for Genjis and lower elo, what I always see the problem is, you're trying to engage on a full HP target. So what you do right now is you are engaging on a full HP target. So you are not guaranteed, or you're not sure by yourself that you will get the pick. Because if you get the pick, that's fine, because then you get a reset on your dash and you can disengage again, you know, dash out again. Like this, you're dashing in, you're using your dash, so you are in there in the enemy team for 6 seconds at least, because that's a cooldown of dash. Without a guarantee of getting the kill, because right now you are engaging on the Ana, which is of course the right target in this composition. You try to go for the Ana or for the Mercy, but you're not guaranteed to get a kill because both are full HP, both are not pressured, and you're sort of putting yourself right now in an unfavorable position because you can't get out, because you don't have your dash, you don't have nothing, you don't have any support with you. So what I try to recommend to you is sort of always look or think like, is this a situation I can engage and definitely get a kill? Because what I sometimes like to play Genji is, of course, Brawly Genji is nice to play, but also like sort of assassin style Genji is also a nice way to play, if you get what I mean. It's just if you see that, for example, the support is low, that's your time to engage in. But to engage in the situation and be fully sure that you will get the the kill, so you can have a reset on your dash and dash out again. You know, getting just those small picks. Nice kill on the Ana. I don't know why the Mercy left the Ana, if I'm honest. In this situation, what you're trying to look is exactly that. You see where you are, or where you died at least, and where your Reinhardt is. Because how it is right now is you guys, you got to pick on Sigma, of course, which is nice, but you also died, which puts yourself or your team in a 5v5 situation, sort of. So you guys already won the fight. There's no reason to engage that hard because, like I said, you already won the fight. You got the point, you won the fight, and the enemy team has to group up. There's no need for, I say, risky plays or like to fully engage, because if you already won the fight, the enemy team is regrouping again. What you are trying to do as Genji, of course, or in general, is to not get picked, but to stay and play careful, so you are starting with 6 people for the next fight. And like I said, you could have hid it behind the Reinhardt shield without a problem, because he was directly behind you. So just try to do that. It's just that the switch between aggressive and passive needs to be seen for a lot of Genji players. Nice res. That's a nice res. This is sort of what I mean earlier on with the with having a plan how to get out again. This is sort of what I meant and was shown just right now, especially now that I have a monkey too. Don't know if you were if you knew that they had a monkey, but like this, you have your reflect and everything, of course, but even reflect won't save you because, like I said, monkey can just beam you down, or even Pharaoh rockets can just shoot you from above and give you damage. But what I said earlier is sort of what I mean. It's just you dashed in, you were fully engaging, but you didn't have a disengage plan, which like ensures already that you're gonna die. The only thing that could have saved you if you would have had blade, so you blade, you get your dash again, you know, and then you maybe could disengage, but then it would just be a wasted ult in my opinion, because there was no way right now in this situation that you would get any sort of support, whether it's your monkey jumping in with you or getting healing from your support, because if Mercy would have got to you to heal you, she would have died, and Ana wasn't in your sight. She couldn't see you. So this is sort of what I mean by saying play a bit more careful, or like have it a little bit more structured, if you get what I mean. Have a plan, sort of. Like, okay, I'm again, like, I don't know, oh, the Ana's won, I'm gonna dash in, kill the Ana, and then get out again. But such plays need to be 100% sure. Like, you need to be 100% sure that you will get the skill on the Ana. Randomly engaging is not a good way. Also considering the fact that you have a Xayah now instead of Monkey, so you should play more brawly. Because now it's not a dive composition anymore, it's a brawl composition that your team plays, so you should brawl more on point than diving in. It's like right now, this situation, the Ana is low, you could dash in now if you're a very skilled Genji player, of course. Like such plays need a lot of experience on Genji.